said, where are you going? And then he said, outer space, baby. Thank you. I knew that would be a popular thing to do. I knew everybody wanted to hear about that story, so I thought I'd tell you.
It's the quickest. that one, just hitting that one that you got there. What? It's kind of weird that we're recording a podcast right now, isn't it, Tim? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird that we're recording a podcast, right? No. What? Like, what?
Yeah. The funny thing about podcasts is that we got one. We have one. It's almost like anybody could have one if they wanted to. And we really capitalized on that part of it is the way that anybody could do it.
Yes.
And then we did it too.
That part, yes.
Yeah. So
right now,
that's what makes us like a lot of other people.
Yeah. I like.
And the thing that makes us different from a lot of other people is this.
No. Yeah.
So everybody that's wondering,
I know there are a bunch of people who are wondering, you know what, Tim, what?
you wanna explain what?
No, I don't. Do you want to explain? Tim, it's the podcast. This is the time when we catch up and we talk bad to each other.
That is pretty much what we do, yeah.
We talk bad to each other. We play a little singing the instruments a little bit. We play it. And then sometimes we'll talk to each other. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, that's what makes our podcast different.
Because we talk to each other sometimes.
We talk to each other, yeah.
And other times, what is it that's that? What musical instrument are you playing, Tim?
Cello.
Jello? Jello's not an instrument.
Cello.
Jello's actually the brand. It's actually gelatin.
You know what? That's a good point.
It is a good point.
I'm glad you brought that up.
But if you say that to someone, I think you should get super kicked.
Oh, is that... Do you feel the same way about Kleenex?
Yeah.
If you say that about any of those, if you're like, that's actually a brand, then you should get super kicked?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What if you're saying it ironically?
If you're saying it ironically, I can make some exceptions. Like, if you're doing it, that's the bit.
Yeah.
I think there are better bits, but it depends on the situation.
You'll cut them a little slack.
I'll cut you.
Yeah.
I'll cut you because I'm upset. Slack.
And that brings us to our first sponsor.
No.
They'll cut you.
They'll cut you.
They'll do it.
Wow.
You might want to reach out to them. There are a variety of reasons that you could potentially need to get cut. Surgery is one.
I got that.
And then haircut is another thing. You cut your nails is good. You can cut your beard. And so if you need any of those things, if you need your nails done, if you need your beard done, if you need your hair done, or if you need surgery, go ahead and call They'll Cut You, and they'll cut you. If you want to reach them, they're super busy, so you're gonna want to try and get in about a year in advance of when you actually want their help. So go ahead and call now.
They're so busy that they didn't even have time to pick up the phone most of the time.
Yeah, they really don't.
They don't have time to pick it up.
So if you call them and they don't pick up the phone, call them again.
It's because they got better things to do than just cut you.
Yeah, they gotta cut everyone. All about you.
Hey man, how many businesses do you know out there that just will cut anything?
Anyone.
Yeah,
anything and everything. They'll cut you.
I don't think there's one. I think it's they'll cut you and that's it.
Yeah, I think they're the only ones.
They're the only ones. So like, what do you expect when you call them that? And think about all the times you want to get cut.
Yeah, think about all those times.
You know those times where you're like, oh man, I dropped the macaroni and speed and
speed.
the macaroni and speed on the floor. And now it's dribbling. Now it's dribbling and playing the game of basketball on the ground. And why did that happen to me? Now I just want to kill myself. Well, what's a way to kill yourself, Tim?
Surgery.
Getting surgery on your
life.
Getting your life taken out like it's a tumor.
Yeah. It's easy. It's easy when you call, they'll cut you.
Serial killers like to take lives out like they're tumors.
Yeah, that's their pastime. And
thank you, they'll cut you, because you brought us money on this show, and now we can do this show for a few more years.
Yeah, we could probably keep this show rolling.
What?
We don't have to stop.
And we won't stop.
I guess not. Yeah.
No, we're not going to stop.
I guess we're not going to stop.
We're not even going to stop talking.
We don't. Well, we probably will stop talking.
Thank you, they'll cut you.
Thank you, they'll cut us. You'll cut them.
They'll cut me. What?
Yeah, you're gonna get cut. Thank you.
Do you know what happened this week, Tim? Do you know what I did?
You went to
Michigan.
Michigan. You went upstairs.
I went upstairs to Michigan.
Yeah.
Upstairs to Michigan is my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Yeah. It's my favorite band as well.
I love that.
Also,
so y'all know it's on Spotify. Yeah. I love this
song. So how was Michigan? Explain it.
Well, Tim, I saw the Broadway musical Wicked.
Yeah. Whoa.
My grandparents got our whole family tickets to see Wicked.
Yeah.
In Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah.
For all the holidays forever.
Yeah.
And
so you're gonna see Wicked every time there's a holiday for the rest of your life?
That's not what I said.
Okay. So you saw Wicked.
I saw Wicked.
You saw Wicked.
No.
And how was it?
I didn't see Wicked.
Okay.
I saw Bitchin'.
That's a different...
Yeah, it's a different musical.
I've never even heard of that one.
You know what that one's about? Not The Wizard of Oz.
Who's it about?
Tim, I saw Bitchin' Wicked.
Yeah. Bitchin' Wicked, which
I did see
the prequel.
Do you want me to get serious?
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm fucking mad at you.
Oh.
No,
I don't know why you're mad at me.
No, I don't. Why would I?
I'm not sure what I did. What happened?
That's the first time the celloist ever had a duet.
Yeah.
What?
What happened?
Oh, you want me to continue on with the
tell
story?
Me about it.
No, it's funnier to not.
All right. Oh, okay.
No, I saw Wicked.
Yeah, you saw Wicked.
Do you want to know how I felt about the musical Wicked?
How did you feel about it?
I think it was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never seen it, so No?
Yeah.
You're lying?
No, I'm not.
You're truthing.
Yeah, I'm truthing, but I shook my head. No.
Okay.
Just to make you
consider that you could be lying.
I mean, I want you to consider that I'm lying.
Yeah.
That I am lying.
I know that you are lying. I know.
No, I saw Wicked, and it was crazy.
Okay.
It was crazy. Because when it started, we did theater. You want to talk about that?
I remember that. Yeah.
You remember when we did theater?
Sure.
You want to talk about theater?
Sure. Okay. What do you want to say about it?
And how'd you like it?
I thought
we'll move on.
Every year. And then I
No.
Yeah. Every year.
No, we did theater in high school, and I remember those times. And you know, I went through a stretch of like anytime I would see a band playing like instruments or a theater geriatrical production.
Yeah.
A theater geriatrical production.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I miss that. I want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I don't feel
Not
that
anymore.
I don't feel that anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You made it.
I made it. So I watched it and it felt nice because I was like, I hope afterwards I won't miss it and then ruin my life trying to get back to that.
Yeah.
Instead of just living it in the moment.
Yeah.
In the
living
morning.
In the morning.
But no, I didn't feel that. And you know what, man? What a great musical to watch.
Yeah.
I was like, people were crying next to me at points when things happened in it, and I was like, that makes sense. I'm not gonna cry right now, but because it's not sad, but it is like very moving.
Yeah,
it's very just, whoa, that's kind of cool.
Okay,
to see someone.
I haven't seen it, so I would like to someday.
So I like couldn't avoid like some of the music from it. Like, because I like to do that, right? That's my kind of thing. It's like, I don't want to listen to Broadway musical music if I haven't seen the show.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because I like to see it in context to the story that they're trying to provide.
Yeah.
And no one likes when I say that because a lot of people like Broadway musical stuff. And then, so I had heard, like, the Defying Gravity song.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have too.
Yeah, why don't you try it?
It's probably why I'm trying to defy gravity.
Try and define gravity. I fucking dare you.
Okay.
Explain what gravity is.
Isaac said it's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, look, it's all heavy. Everything's heavy.
Look how tall my fucking wig is right now. Do you know how heavy the world is?
Yeah, look how much my wig's trying to get on the ground.
I'm going to drop this bouncy ball, and it's going to go up and down.
Watch this. This is going to try and get on the ground.
What were you holding? I want to see Isaac Newton.
Do you know we're defying gravity every second?
When we're
jump, constantly defying gravity.
You know, when you jump, you defy gravity for a second.
Well, did you know that when you move, you're defying gravity?
We're saying no gravity. You can't.
Yeah, because gravity's like, get as low as you can.
If we gave in to
gravity's like a fucking song. It's like a fucking song from the early 2000s. It's all like, get low, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's all like, get low, all right?
Gravity got low.
Yeah, gravity's trying to get you low.
If you gave
Drop that ass to the ground. Drop that ass to the floor. All right, time to get low. Explain what?
That was my robot. Sorry.
Explain gravity again.
Get low to the ground. There's gravity. It's a thunderstorm outside. We're getting low. I'm getting distracted.
Yeah,
right?
well,
Good night.
Sometimes that's where we do our best work.
Is it at night?
Yeah, at night. We do our best work at night.
We do our best work
and me.
Right now.
We're doing our best work right now.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Tim leaned on the piano to listen in.
Yeah. I wanted to hear what you had to say about it.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. So the Defying Gravity. I had heard that like a billion times.
Yeah.
And then it got to that song and it started, right? And I was sitting there, I was like, man, this would probably be better. This would probably feel better if I had never heard this song before.
Right. I get that.
So that's what I was kind of thinking, but I'm like, whatever, I'll keep watching. And then it gets to like the ending part with the cool stuff that Elphaba that's the witch.
Yeah.
Who has to do the
Alphabet the witch.
It was the witch.
Thank you.
And
thank you for finding that.
I found it so quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
not quick enough.
No. We lost all of our viewers.
Yeah, probably.
Good night.
Explain it to me. Explain it to me like I'm French.
I just smothered the viewers. Hey, what are we talking about? So got to that part in that song, and she's singing it out loud, and I'm like, oh wait, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter that I've heard this song a billion times because it's different. Because in that part at the song where she's doing the right, but more beautiful than that. You just gave Tim a look. I just gave Tim a look, and I don't know what it meant.
I don't know either.
But in that part, she's hooked up to a thing, and she's like flying. Right.
Yeah.
And like there's a smoke machine going. Glinda, the other witch, is like looking at her, and it's like positioned like her back's to the audience, and she's looking up all cool. And there's like the lighting is like literally fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what they had to do to develop like. It just was like different. It's like, oh shit, that's so fucking cool looking.
Yeah.
And when you have enough money, you can do anything in the world.
You can do it all of it.
Especially when it comes to musicals. But I saw that and I was like, oh, this is different. This musical is different. It's just a cool story, Tim.
Yeah.
It was cool.
All right.
And at first when I started watching it, I was like, this is going to be hard to get into because there's a lot of ridiculous that goes into like theater productions, like because everyone's like,
yeah,
and all I can think about is like theater kids,
right,
who are like, which we didn't really have, we had
we did, yeah.
Who were the theater kids?
We were just blinded to it a little bit because we were also like that a little bit.
Oh, I meant more like the theater kids were the band kids in
we had theater kids.
Who were the ones that just did theater?
I don't remember.
Let's call them out. Let's call them on the show. I think
the choir kids are the ones that just did theater and didn't do band because they were doing choir.
Anyway.
Which, that's a whole nother thing. Choir is basically the theater of the band department.
Theater kids are just all like very, very dramatic and very like to stir shit and like to the big egos, and it can be a little annoying. And that's all I could think about when it first started. Like every single person up there, I was like, I know for a fact that there's a like 95% of you got like something like you guys would be annoying to talk to.
Yeah.
In real life, from all the people I've met,
probably
that were in theater as adults. Anyway, but I got over that quick, thankfully, and it became a great musical experience. And what a day!
Yeah. So what day was that? Was that Sunday?
March.
Day?
It was about March.
Okay.
I think it was in March.
Oh, okay.
I think a couple days ago it went from May 29th to March. May 29th was yesterday, for those who are keeping up. We're recording this on a Tuesday, idiot. Fuck you. I never learned how to flip someone off, so I just put my ring finger down just a little bit.
It looked cool.
Fuck you.
That's probably a gang sign.
What is that? Why do gang signs exist, Tim? Do you know?
To let them know. Like, if you didn't know, then I'm doing this. That's what that's about, right? Like, hey, I'm doing this.
Give me a hug.
So,
I'm looking up the history of the gang sign right now.
The history of the gang. Did you do anything else fun while you were in?
I don't remember. I was so blacked out drunk with my mom that I don't remember.
Oh, all right. Cool.
That didn't happen.
I didn't think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you believed it.
No, I didn't. But I wanted it to be true. And that's the same as believing.
Did you do anything like wicked? Did you see anything wicked?
No, I've never.
Did you see anything wicked this month, week?
No.
This end of the week?
I haven't done that. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I haven't done it.
I want the audience to guess what part of my body I'm slapping right now. This is my
Let us know in the comments.
What'd you say? What did you do this week, Tim? I was in Michigan and you asked me if I wanted to play GTA, and I was like,
yeah,
no.
I was like,
do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Did you end up playing GTA that night?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Would you do it again?
That was the last time I played it.
This is the best podcast of all time.
Yeah, I guess I'd do it again sometime.
Wait, what did I ask for you to answer that? What did I say? Wait, what?
You just said, would you do it again?
Oh, that's what I forgot I asked that as a bit, and then I thought you just answered that, and I was like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah, so I went and saw a family on Memorial Day, and that was about like usual. We got together for a wedding planning session with Kat and Riley.
Oh yeah, that's
not planning really, more of like going over itinerary, basically. Like here's when shit's happening. So shit's happening.
Is that this week?
Yeah. Yep. On Friday we're doing the rehearsal dinner, and then Saturday is the wedding.
Right on.
And then Sunday.
That's why you were like,
we might watch Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Oh, the new one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably not going to see that one yet.
No.
For a while.
No.
So.
Remember when I got real excited about the other Spider-Man movie that came out?
No.
No Way Home?
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got excited about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now?
No. You can't be excited about this one.
No one's allowed to follow.
I mean, it's too close to the new game. You only have so much Spider-Man.
I watch too much Japanese pro wrestling to watch another Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're the same.
There's not enough room.
Same movie.
Do you know how many? Do you know what's been happening in the month of May in Japanese pro wrestling, Tim?
Spider Month.
There's been a show like every single day.
Yeah.
With 10, 20 to 30 minute matches on there.
And that's most of the days.
That's not true. Probably 15 to 20. But yeah, that's most of the days, man.
Yeah.
10 of them every day.
That's a lot.
Do I have time to watch Spider? I'm not caught up with that. Are you kidding? How do you get caught up with that? How do you?
I don't watch it, so that's the easiest way to get caught up. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. I'm just saying that I don't have trouble.
It sounded like you said to me that you just said it sounded like that is what it sounded like.
Yeah, probably. Did you know that?
Let us know in the comments if you knew that.
Are you excited about the new game, the new Spider-Man game?
I don't have the PlayStation 5.
But that doesn't mean you can't have excitement.
No, I have to. I can't. I won't because if I get excited, that means I have to purchase a PlayStation 5.
Well, yeah.
And I don't really.
You never played the Miles game either, so.
I tried.
Yeah.
But it was on your PlayStation.
Right. Yeah.
And that wasn't real. I wasn't a fan of playing on someone else's.
It also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you have.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like it was on my PlayStation. You're right. You could have bought it too.
Yeah, but I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to buy it.
Yeah, because it's not a.
Well, it's just another game. This shit isn't a game.
So you're not excited about it, and that makes sense. I
am excited.
No, you're not. You just told me you weren't. Well, you didn't say that.
No, I did say it.
You said you had to play games. You said to me, Tim, I have to play games.
I did say that.
And there's not enough time because of all the Japanese wrestling.
I didn't say that part.
Yeah.
That's the part you got wrong.
What about Tears for Fears?
Oh, Tears for Fears, the Zelda?
Yeah, Zelda Tears for Fears.
Do you remember when I said I was playing that?
Yeah, how's that going?
Well,
you're not playing it now?
You know what happens?
You're stopping?
I got busy a week.
Were you when you say you were playing it, you were talking about Breath of the Wild.
Brett.
Yeah. And now but you got busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then every time I had a moment to play it, I was like, I really think that if I played it right now, I'd feel lazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Which is wrong. Because you can play a video
you
game
can play a video
play
game.
a video game if you want.
As long as you're not always playing it. And that's fine.
I don't have...
Yeah, you're definitely not.
I don't have time most of the time.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. You don't have time.
Who are you looking at?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, you
I
don't
thought you
have
said
time.
me.
Yeah.
And so I was looking at the... Never mind.
I thought about buying Breath of the Tears for Fears, and I didn't buy it yet. Because you know why?
Why?
Because I haven't even finished playing God of War.
That's right. That same game you've been trying to beat.
So I haven't bought it yet.
Good.
I also want...
I think that's smart. Don't buy it yet.
Jedi Survivor, but I haven't bought that yet either.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish God of War first. I'm going to finish that one.
Tim,
then I'm going to buy those.
You brought this up. You know what happened? Someone else was talking about Tears of the Kingdom the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I need to fucking play. I didn't even get uninterested in that game.
Yeah.
I just need to play.
Yeah, you've just been busy.
I'm just gonna, I can't do I want to do it. I want to do the shrines. They're so fun.
Yeah, I did all the shrines. It took a long time.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I gotta
a long time.
I just gotta beat the story.
I just
gotta beat the story, and then I'll play Tears of Kingdom.
Yeah,
but then it's gonna be wrong.
No, it's not gonna be wrong.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I don't know what we're talking about now.
Are you saying?
Yeah, so I'm playing Gran Turismo right now. Fucking.
That's a race one.
Bullshit. Yeah.
That's the one where you're going.
Yeah, that's one about race.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you drive car real fast. It's a driving simulator. It's a race simulator technically.
Aren't they all?
No. The other ones are. So this one's a simulator, so it tries to be super realistic. Mm-hmm. And then like Need for Speed's like I don't care what real life is like.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's not a racing game,
right? Yeah,
it's a racing simulator.
Need for Speed. I love Need for Speed, but it plays very different because it's not trying to be real.
You like a racing game?
Yeah, I love a racing game.
You know what?
Yeah,
I played Mario Kart the other day.
Oh yeah,
and I have a opinion usually where I think Mario Kart is a little overrated. I don't usually have a great time because I'm shit at racing games. I'm just bad at them.
Yeah.
And then I was playing Mario Kart the other day, and I was doing all right.
Hell yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
Because I got used to GTA.
Oh, yeah.
I got used to driving around in GTA, and so I got used to driving around in games.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, now I can enjoy this game.
Yeah, now I know what the game is.
So I'm sorry to everyone. That game is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get it, but...
No, you don't need to. I got it.
You got it?
We can play it sometimes.
I forgot. When did you get... Like, was that the first one?
Yeah, I got that forever ago.
We could play that.
Yeah.
We could not.
Not today.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely not tomorrow.
We could do it at Riley's wedding.
Yeah, let's do it there.
I'm going to crash that, right?
Yeah, I figured you were. You know where it is, right?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset would Kat get and how upset would Riley get if I crashed the wedding?
I think they would both be...
They'd be equal.
I think they'd be equally upset, yeah. Equal in all things is their motto.
On the number, what is it? Is it 1 through 10?
1 through 10?
1 is, whatever.
Well, so if you crash the wedding, are you just going to be there? Or are you gonna like?
No.
Are you gonna like barge in and be like, "Yo, it's Dalen at your wedding"?
Well, we can do both. We can do like the.
Which one are you doing?
It's Dalen at your wedding. I said. Hi everyone. It's Dalen. You're like I now pronounce you a husband and wait guys, it's Dalen at your wedding.
Your wedding, guys.
What are you looking at?
Look at the camera.
Now I'm right here.
Look in the camera.
Look at me.
Look at me now. Yeah.
Then I explode.
Are you gonna do that one, or are you just gonna be there?
Well, why not just
there
do
watching?
Both? So we'll say both.
Both. Okay.
So both scenarios.
10
right?
angry.
10 they're angry.
10 out of angry.
10 out of angry on that one. And I think that's fair.
If you're just there in the seats and you're not saying anything, then I feel like it'd be like maybe a 5.
It'd be a 5.
It'd be like a 5. It'd be like, well, I wish you hadn't done that, but oh well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
but
cool.
you come in, it's Dalen at your wedding, it's 10.
I don't know anyone.
That's 10 of them.
Do you think there's anyone that's a 1 if that happened? Like while they're talking? Do you think there's someone that would be like, oh, I'm so glad that guy's here at the opening?
I feel like...
Well, I'm glad that guy could make it.
I feel like... Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe if it was like...
There's so much money that goes into that.
If it was like somebody... No, yeah, probably nobody. Probably nobody. Like, even somebody that they both, like somebody famous, they're both like, oh, that dude's awesome. If he did that, probably at least a 3, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I'm seeing it.
I don't think you could get down to a 1. But I think you might be able to get a 3.
You might be able to get a 3. If it's
Let's test
Ryan
it.
Gosling. Ryan Gosling crashed the wedding.
Yeah.
And was like, that's pretty good, actually. I think I'd be like, I'm all about that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you might be.
No, I wouldn't be during the thing.
Yeah.
I'm an adult now.
I wouldn't be.
Believe it or not.
I didn't say you weren't. I was just going to say, like, you might be, I don't know. But Kat and Riley, probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that there's been too much stress already about it for that to work out.
And that's normal. Tell them that
that is normal.
They'll be married.
And then they'll be all right.
Next Monday, they'll be married and they will never have to deal with it again.
Thank God for them.
Do you know that there are hotels that allow dogs?
I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. But it makes sense there would be somewhere.
Yeah,
Are there a lot of them?
That's the one we stayed in Michigan.
Okay.
So my parents had their dogs with
Hotel
me.
for dogs.
A hotel for starring Jake
did
T. Austin.
Did you bring Big Guy?
We brought Big Head.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't have to. That's why you didn't call me.
Big Head Nelson, and we got crazy as fuck Gable.
Yeah, crazy shit ass.
He's kind of fat now.
Oh, really?
Do you know that? It's hilarious to look at him.
Yeah, he
didn't slow down.
Really?
That's the best part, is because he's still like, how he like he's got the zoomies all the time.
He's fat.
But now he's fast.
Yeah.
That earned that.
Yeah, it did.
Ah!
Yeah. Whoa.
I got a little poop that's built up in my butthole, but I'm gonna save it till when I get home.
Yeah. Do that.
How many times do you poop a day?
Twice. Yeah.
You were prepared for that question.
Yeah.
Have I asked it before?
No.
I have had to have.
Probably.
But
yeah. I
not
feel
recently.
like the truth is once, but some days it's twice.
I poop 3 to 5 times a day.
That's a lot of times.
I was trying to think. I'm like, what's the lowest and the highest?
You know, there are a lot of people that don't poop once a day.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Like, what?
Right?
It just doesn't make sense that you could do that.
Your body just holds it in there.
Yeah.
It just
like
chooses.
You just don't need to as often, I guess. I don't know. It's weird because it seems like when I go, I gotta go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the only time I don't poop once a day is if I'm constipated or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I poop so many fucking times.
Yeah.
And the people at work don't like it.
Now, if I got diarrhea, it's more. But I've been at your job.
You've been at my job. You've worked with me.
I've been with you before.
I pooped.
Yeah.
I pooped.
Yeah, it was hard for you for a while because we didn't have a bathroom.
It sucked. It sucked so much that I had to be like every day. I'd be like, I look lazy.
Yeah. Well.
Sometimes
it's just how it is.
It really is just how it is. You can't poop at work, guys.
Unfortunately, for my employers, my poop o'clock also occurs at work. I've tried to not, but you just can't really.
I don't know.
I tried to just reschedule it by waiting or trying to force it early, and I can't reschedule it, so I just let it happen. Luckily for me, mine don't take as long as they used to. So I used to have long ass poops, and now it's like pretty quick in and out.
That's my thing. It's not a big deal. Is like when I'm pooping, like I gotta sit there for. Like I have that initial one, and then there's a pause in between it.
Waiting.
there is one.
You got one in the chamber.
I got one in there. It's just like I gotta.
You emptied the clip, and there's still one in the chamber.
There's still one in the chamber. I just gotta reload.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about guns.
Gun.
Remember when we shot guns? Remember when we shot guns?
I remember shooting guns at my house.
Remember when I shot a gun at your parents' front doorstep?
I don't think that happened.
No, I lied about that last part.
Do you remember when I told you wrong about how to shoot the gun and we threw bullets on the ground?
No.
And then we didn't find all of them?
Oh, no.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, because those were still active and stuff, and then that was knowledge
they
to
weren't
me.
Used. Oops.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
That was funny.
You know what?
Pretty funny.
I've never forgotten how...
Gun safety is important, guys.
It is very important.
Super important.
Yeah, please be safe with them.
Yeah, please.
Don't have them.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, is just not having them.
I've just been... Lately, I haven't been having a gun.
Yeah. So, I feel a lot safer because of that, honestly.
Lately, I haven't been having a gun.
I think that having a gun is fine.
Yeah.
But if you're you should be trained on how to use it.
Yeah.
And know exactly what you're doing.
All the stuff you got to say.
And lock it up.
Yeah.
And that's all the things. That's most of the things.
That's all the things.
Also, just don't point it at people, please.
Oh, yeah.
Even if somebody breaks in, threaten them with it, but don't point it at them. Somebody breaks in your house, point it at the floor and say, watch out.
Point at the safety and say, this is on right now because I care about you.
Point it at your TV and say, I'm going to blast this thing away. You're trying to steal my TV? You fucking can't. If I can't have it, nobody can.
See that anchor woman that's on the scene right now? I will blast.
I'm going to blow her away.
I'm gonna blow the screen that holds her. Gone.
You won't see her again. She's just not on the news anymore. Nobody knows why.
I want to see an intruder break into someone's house and just holding like some inanimate object in their house hostage. I'll fucking do it.
I will.
You better
promise.
step out. This vase that I got for my great grandmother's funeral that I stole, I'm gonna blow it away.
You better back up.
I'm gonna shoot this piano. I'll do it. Bang, bang, bang. I can't ever forget that when we shot guns, like how easy it was to shoot it.
Yeah. Because
in like how like nothing it felt.
Right.
And I remember asking, I was like, that would just kill someone?
Yep.
That would, and then you were like, that would kill me a whole lot. That would kill me easily.
Dead. Yeah.
If you shot me in the face, I wouldn't be alive ever.
Yeah, it's like it really shouldn't be that easy.
And I was like, I haven't forgotten about that, and I hate it. I hate that.
And that was just like a semi-automatic gun, so you'd have to pull the trigger every time.
It made me.
There are guns where you pull it and you can just.
I was just there.
Keep on going.
I was just there originally just to watch and just be there because I didn't want to fire a gun, and then I did it, and now I can't get that thought of how easy that was, and like, oh, that shouldn't. It feels like it should be like shooting it would take something out of me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like using magic or something.
Yeah.
Where like in a lot of things, it's like you use magic and now you're tired a little bit.
Dude, I moved my finger like this, and then there's a dead person. Are you shitting me? Yeah. I should have to go right before I kill you.
Yeah.
And I could go.
I was gonna say bows are similar, but like with a bow, there's a little like you do exert force on like the draw.
Yeah.
So it's like you're physically holding it. And if it's not a compound bow, like you're holding it like with a lot of force the whole time.
And
so
like you might miss, dude. Easily. You miss easily.
With a gun, you can't miss.
You can't.
Did you enjoy the shooting gun at all?
No. I mean, no. Not really. Yeah. I had a takeaway from it. I didn't.
Right. I was just curious. Yeah, because
it was like I said, it was easy, and it was like I didn't get like oh, I hate this from it or anything. It was just like that was it. I just shot a gun.
Yep.
And that's fine, but the thought behind that, I was like, but that murders, that kills.
Yep.
Is like, oh, I don't like that part.
Yeah.
I don't like that part.
Yeah, when I got to be a more adult,
I'll shoot a BB gun.
I started feeling that more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shoot a BB gun. It doesn't have to actually kill someone.
Right.
I could do the whole bang, bang, bang. You can even, like, if you really want to dick around, you can shoot it at someone.
I mean, you can, yeah.
Airsoft guns.
Shoot a BB gun at someone.
It hurts like fuck, though.
I'm sure, yeah.
It hurts.
I haven't been shot with one of those, actually. Which is surprising. Gun? You'd think I would have by now.
Did you ever do airsoft wars? You ever friends with those guys?
No.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's but that was always something that made me really uncomfortable about Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. That was one of the reasons I didn't like my mom will always and forever, anytime it's brought up, she will say that I came home with a flyer for it and I said I wanted to join. And I will forever know that she is absolutely wrong. That did not fucking happen.
Yeah.
And you know how I know that?
How?
Because they came to our school. I don't know if you remember.
I remember that.
Yeah. So they came to our school.
That's
and they
how
were
I
like,
joined.
Check out this shit. That's how I joined too, apparently. Well, I know that's how I joined, but I didn't want to. Because they came to our school and they were like, check out this shit. And then there were pictures of people shooting bows and arrows and guns. And I was like, looking at my classmates, and I was like, I don't.
That's hilarious.
I don't want.
That's hilarious that you're a kid. You're like, guys, those are murder weapons.
Yeah. I was like, this is a fucking bad idea.
Why are they teaching me? I think I'm 7.
I was like, I don't. Yeah. Say like it was like I don't trust me. Definitely don't trust anyone else in here with that.
No.
And then my mom was like, you should join. And then they kind of made me join, and I liked it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But that part always made me uncomfortable. I was never comfortable with that part. And I've shot guns at home, and I've shot bow and arrow at home. I know a decent amount about it. But I like when we were doing it at a firing range with other people, I was never comfortable.
No. It was
when I say at home, I'm talking about
in the house.
I live in the country. I lived in the country when I was a kid, so there were nobody.
I shot over at my neighbor's parakeet through the window.
Yeah, I killed lots of neighbor birds.
I killed a lot of my neighbor's parakeets.
Killed a lot of my neighbors.
My neighbor had like 19 to 100 parakeets,
and now they're all gone.
19 to 100. I couldn't count that well.
19 to 2000
or 18.
Meow.
Dare, I'm in the jungle. Dare.
Yeah. Shoes.
Bag.
Yeah.
Happy bag. Dare my shoes. I'm a happy bag in the jungle.
And it feels good. Yeah.
Hey, so no wait, I did have something to say about like when you're a kid and like yeah. No. Like I was trying to think about being a kid and doing like soccer and like football at one point. I was like, did I ever say, because I know my parents didn't make me do any of that.
Right.
So that means I either had to have said something.
Yeah.
Where I was like, or they were like,
I must have with soccer, which like that's wild.
Or
why would I?
Or maybe my parents were like, do you want to do that? Like, do you want to do that? And then I was just like, oh, yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
I feel like that's how that happens. Like, I feel like as a kid, I was just like, I don't know anything about anything. So, I guess that's what I want right now. Sure, we'll figure that one out.
Well, and it's one of those, like I say that my parents made me do the Boy Scouts thing. They didn't. But it was one of those situations where they were like, this looks fun. Do you think you'd like to do that? And I was like, no, I don't think I want to.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to do that because it makes me like I'm not sure about some of this. Doesn't sound like what I want to do. And then I'm pretty confident that it was one of those where it was like, well, there are lots of things that are good about it, and here are those things.
Oh, they said the other good things.
So they like try and convince me.
Yeah.
And they kind of turn it into one of those where like, well, why don't you try it for a little bit? Yeah. Which isn't forcing you, but it is when you're a kid. Like, you could do that to me now, and it would probably work, because I am a fucking pushover. I hate confrontation, and when I'm like 7.
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna be better at confrontation?
Probably not.
No.
Nah.
So that's why I ended up doing that.
That's what I've talked about this with Emma before. Like, if I was to ever have kids, I like what my parents did.
Yeah.
In that it was like, because it is good to have a thing like that.
Yeah.
It's not. If I was to have kids, I don't want to have the kid that doesn't do any of those, doesn't do any extracurricular anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think you should have some of that. I don't think it's necessary, but like it's good.
I'm pretty sure my parents were like, if I didn't if I didn't choose to do something, they would have been like, all right, here's all your options. You have to pick one.
Yeah.
I am forcing you to pick one of them.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it. And you could choose whichever one. I don't care what it is. You could do chess club. You could do whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you got to do something because you're not going to, we don't want you in the house this much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need you here all the time. So go find something.
I think that's a good approach.
I think it's good.
So here's what I'll say about what my parents did. I don't think they were wrong for trying to convince me to do Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Because like the reasons that I didn't want to do it, at the end of the day, they were kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, they handled all that stuff very safely.
Yes.
I was never in any real danger with any of that. Mm-hmm. And I did a lot of fun, cool things.
Yes.
So, not really in Cub Scouts. Cub Scouts kind of sucked. It wasn't bad. There were things about it that were fun. Boy Scouts was a lot better. My only complaint about how my parents handled that whole thing was that they didn't let me quit Boy Scouts.
They didn't let you quit
which
for
is
years.
Insane.
And you never
16.
got your eagle.
Yeah.
That's the most insane
They made
part.
such a big deal about how I needed to get my eagle, and then I just stopped trying because I didn't want.
Because you didn't want to be. You didn't want to be there for years.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
then
like
I got stuck there anyway. So I did quit my senior year. So I did get a year without it.
That was only your.
But it might have been
doing
junior
it
year.
junior year. Okay.
It might have been.
I would think.
But still, too long.
That's a long time.
Because there was at least a year, maybe 2 years, where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And they were like, well, you're committed, so you have to. Which I think that because I think I remember you saying your dad said something like this to you when you joined some stuff where it's like, if you're going to do this, you have to do it. Mm-hmm. I think that is totally fair.
Except
it's a season.
When it's a season.
But you can't be like, well, you said you were going to do Boy Scouts 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So now you have to do it forever.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Not fair.
No, it's not.
Like, what the fuck is that?
My dad let me quit Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
He was like, there's no end to this. So
right. Exactly.
If you don't want to do it anymore, we won't do it.
Yep. And if I were like you, I would like if I had quit before or like right at the start of Boy Scouts, I think they would have let me out just fine.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that because I was actually enjoying it in the beginning. But
then you became,
yeah, I became a different person because that's kind of like you just slowly.
You're in high school.
You when you start out your life, you don't have a personality, and then you form one a little bit. And then the older you get, the more you have a personality, and the more your personality exists, the less you are like your previous self.
And the best part is, like, you'll get even older, and you'll get so old that you'll have so much personality and forget a lot of it.
Yeah.
So you just seem like a crazy person. So it's even funner.
That's pretty cool.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Sorry, he was talking.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
He never shuts up.
I'm going crazy right now, bro.
But see, like you and I also both were doing plenty. Mm-hmm. We did plenty besides Scouts.
Yeah, that's why it was weird that they made you keep doing it.
I was in band and theater. And they were like, you got to do Scouts too. And I'm like, when? Like, when am I going to do that?
And what are my report cards supposed to look like?
Yeah. And they were like, you got an A-. Fuck is wrong with you?
Your parents were like that?
They didn't really care unless if it was a B, it was a problem.
Oh, my parents.
As long as it was an A, they were fine. But as soon as it drops to a B, they're like, what the fuck?
My parents were just like, they were like, because a lot of times they'd be F's or D's, and they're like, I literally know that I've watched you can do that, idiot. Why are you not doing that? And that's kind of what it was. It's like, you just have to do your homework. Just turn your homework in. That's it. Just do your homework and finish. You'll be done in like an hour. I wasn't.
That's what sucks about being an adult. Is, well, like, your situation was different too because you had other shit.
A little bit,
but also, like, it sucks being an adult because, like, you know what life is like, and you've experienced other shit, and you're like, you look back and you're like, man, that shit was easy. So just do it. But it's like, but it's different when you're in the moment.
It is.
It's not like if you took your current self, put yourself back in time, maybe you would do the homework right away. But here's the thing. I'm not even sure that I would.
No. I mean,
like if you took my current me and put me back in time and were like, you're in this class again.
You're like, there's no consequences of this shit.
It's like, they
don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck here. I mean, as long as I pass the class, then what the fuck does it matter?
But yeah, thank God my parents can't see my college grades. They would fucking not be happy. But.
But it's also like, I don't know. No, shit. That was going somewhere.
I'm sorry.
It's a baby. It's a baby. No, I was going to say, like, fuck.
Yeah, you probably were.
It's gone, dude.
Man, I lost it for you.
You mattered.
I lost it right out of your mouth.
You mattered.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know when we had time to do, like, looking back, I don't know when we did homework.
It almost came back to me what I was going to say. I'm going to force it. No, I'm not. What time did we have to do homework?
Yeah, because, like, when we were doing... See, I never did what you did and band and theater at the same time. I never did that. Was crazy. That. But just with theater by itself, that's so much time.
I straight up
just with band by itself, so much time.
I don't think I did homework at home.
Yeah? Just did it all at school?
I think I did it all in school. I think I just figured out a way to do it all in class and all in school.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe very occasionally.
Yeah.
Like I would just like force something the night before, you know, like do all of something that we had to do, you know, like the projects and stuff. Yeah. That one paper, that 60-page paper we had to write or something crazy like that. That's silly.
It's lucky that I had such a boring life outside of school stuff because I had time to do homework during that.
I mean, I have a super exciting one.
Technically have like the same / more time now, but I can never find time to do anything.
Yeah,
because it's like, but I have shit that I want to do now. Finally,
that's kind of the thing too. I think that's what I was gonna say. Though I found the thing like. When you're in the moment, you're doing, it's pretty much the same. I mean, less repercussions if you don't do your homework, but it's the same kind of skills you need to learn as an adult.
Right.
Like, yeah, you don't want to do that shit, but you just
gotta anyway.
You just have to.
Yep.
You just gotta do it if you're gonna get the thing that you want.
Yep.
Like. I don't ever feel like coming home and doing the dishes anymore, and I never did for years.
Yeah,
but now I do.
But now it's like, well, I
have to do it. Then we have,
and
I'm just tired of doing that. I'm tired.
Yeah,
and I don't know if I would have learned. It wasn't natural for me to learn that then.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's like that for a lot of people.
Yeah,
so it's difficult,
and that's true, and that I might do better with some of that now because I have learned some of those lessons in life.
You just
but it's like, but it really is. It's not something that comes naturally when you're in school. It's like
not in high school.
Like it's not like my parents. It's not like there were any real consequences to me having bad grades other than them just being upset with me. But
sometimes
that was
enough.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that was enough. I badly don't want to. I've been instilled with
having parents.
I can't disappoint people.
Having parents upset with you is different for different parents.
Yeah,
right. Some parents don't take that out very well.
Yeah, so that was always enough to motivate me to do the stuff. So I always did it. I always got it done. It's not that I didn't procrastinate, because I did.
Oh yeah.
But I always got it done. I never turned in anything late that I can think. I'm sure there were times. Well, there was that one paper that that I turned in late, that you and I both turned in late. But other than that, that's like the one thing.
That was like a month late. I still remember that. I'm like, and I don't know how, if you did that in you can't do that in real life.
Yeah.
You can't just be like,
well, you can. It depends on your job.
You're right. Never mind.
Because like my internship, man, there have been times where they've set a due date and I've been late with it, and they've been like, all right.
So,
because it doesn't matter there.
No, it doesn't.
The due dates don't matter there.
Yeah.
It just depends on the job.
I was about to say, if it's someone that's like, I'm actually setting it, this is like for real, if I need it here, and then you're a month late.
Yeah, that's
it's like
pretty bad.
The fuck, bro? I don't want that shit. I said I wanted that shit a month ago.
Yeah, where's the stuff we ordered? How can we have a restaurant?
Right?
How do people work here now?
How do you working?
Look at me. How do people work here?
How do you working? How do people work here right now? How are you working right now? Excuse me, I'm just wondering, I know you're making my Qdoba burrito right now. How are you working? Thank you for making my Qdoba burrito. I don't know how to answer that. Thank you for making my Qdoba burrito. Goodbye.